G'day pet parents, it's Pet Side Up here, and let me tell you, there's a new trend taking the canine culinary world by storm: hand feeding. That's right, ditch the bowl and get ready for some paw-to-mouth action. You might be thinking, hand feeding? Sounds messy. And yeah, alright, it can be, but trust me, the benefits and the bonding experience make it totally worth it. It's like having dinner and a show all rolled into one adorable furry package. So why are people ditching the dog bowls? Well, imagine this. You're sitting down for a delicious meal and someone just plops a big bowl of food in front of you. No ceremony, no presentation, just food. A bit boring, right? Our furry friends think so too. Hand feeding is all about turning mealtime into a special occasion, a chance to connect with your dog on a deeper level. Plus, it's a fantastic way to train your dog and strengthen your bond. Stay tuned for the inside scoop on how to make hand feeding safe, fun, and delicious for both you and your furry best mate. Now, some of you might be thinking, mate, I barely have time to feed myself, let alone hand feed my dog. But hear me out. Hand feeding isn't just about spoiling your furry friend, though let's be honest, there's nothing wrong with a bit of that. It's actually a fantastic way to train your dog. Think of it like this. Every time you offer a treat from your hand, you're reinforcing good behavior. You're saying, good dog, you're being such a well-behaved pupper, have a tasty reward. And it's not just about training. Hand feeding can also strengthen the bond between you and your dog. When you take the time to hand feed, you're showing your dog love and affection in a way they truly understand. It's like a special language you share, a way to say, I love you through the power of deliciousness. Plus, for our pickier eaters, hand feeding can be a game changer. It can entice them to eat, especially if they're feeling under the weather or just being a bit fussy. It's like saying, come on mate, this is good stuff, try it, you'll love it. So, not only is hand feeding a fun and engaging activity, but it's also a fantastic tool for training, bonding, and even encouraging fussy eaters. It's a win-win for everyone. Alright folks, before you go full MasterChef on your furry friend, let's talk safety. Hand feeding can be a wonderful experience, but it's important to do it right. We want happy tummies, not trips to the vet. First things first, keep those fingers out of the danger zone. No one wants a mistaken nip. Use your thumb and forefinger to hold the food, keeping your other fingers safely curled away. Think of it like a delicate dance between human and hound, with delicious treats as the prize. Next up, size matters. Break larger treats into smaller, bite-sized pieces to prevent choking. Remember, we're going for gourmet, not gobble it down in one gulp. And lastly, keep an eye on your dog's body language. Are they getting overexcited? Are they starting to guard the food? If so, it's time to take a break. We want a calm and enjoyable experience for everyone involved. Remember, safety first, folks. By following these simple tips, you can ensure a fun and safe hand feeding experience for both you and your furry best mate. Clean up your act. Hygiene matters for you and your pup. Okay, so we've covered the importance of safety when hand feeding your furry friend. But there's another crucial aspect we can't ignore. Hygiene. Because let's be real, no one wants a side of doggy breath with their dinner, right? First and foremost, wash your hands. And no, a quick rinse under the tap won't cut it. We're talking a proper scrub-a-dub-dub with soap and water, both before and after hand feeding. Think of it as a pre-dinner ritual, like putting on a bib, but for your hands. Now let's talk doggy breath. While a little doggy smooch is always welcome, we don't want to be smelling last night's kibble. Make sure your dog's mouth is clean before you start hand feeding. A quick brush with a doggy toothbrush and some toothpaste will do the trick. And lastly, let's not forget about the feeding area. Keep it clean and tidy. No one wants to find stray kibble bits stuck to their socks. Trust me, it's not a good look. A quick wipe down with a damp cloth after each feeding session will keep things spick and span. Remember, good hygiene is essential for both you and your dog. So let's keep it clean, folks. Dodging doggy danger's potential risks of hand feeding. Alright folks, let's take a moment to address the elephant in the room, or should I say, the potential risks of hand feeding. Because as much as we love spoiling our furry friends, it's important to be aware of the potential downsides. One of the biggest risks is resource guarding, which is basically when your dog becomes possessive of their food. This can manifest as growling, snapping, or even biting if they feel like their precious treats are under threat. Imagine Gollum from Lord of the Rings, but with a wagging tail and a lot more drool. Another potential risk is choking, especially if you're not careful about breaking treats into bite-sized pieces. Remember, we're going for gourmet, not a doggy Heimlich maneuver. And lastly, let's not forget about the dreaded weight gain. Hand feeding can lead to overfeeding, especially if you're not careful about portion control. Those puppy dog eyes can be hard to resist. But remember, a chubby pup is not necessarily a healthy pup. But don't worry, folks, these risks can be easily avoided with a bit of common sense and careful planning. Stay tuned for tips on how to choose the right food for hand feeding and keep your furry friend happy, healthy, and well fed. A pour-some menu, the best food for hand feeding. Now for the main event, the food. Because let's be honest, the success of any hand feeding adventure hinges on finding treats that are both delicious and safe for your furry friend. First things first, ditch the processed junk. We're talking about those brightly colored, artificially flavored treats that are about as good for your dog as a deep-fried Mars bar is for you. Stick to natural, healthy treats that are low in calories and free of harmful additives. Small pieces of cooked chicken, beef, or fish are always a winner. Just make sure they're boneless and cooked thoroughly, and don't forget about our veggie-loving friends. Small pieces of carrot, cucumber, or broccoli can be a healthy and refreshing treat. And for a special treat, why not try freezing some low-sodium broth or plain yogurt in ice cube trays? It's a great way to cool your dog down on a hot day and provide them with some extra hydration. Remember, the key is to choose treats that are both enjoyable and beneficial for your dog. So, get creative, experiment, and find what your furry friend loves best. A recipe for connection, the joy of hand feeding. Well, folks, there you have it. Your crash course in the wonderful world of hand feeding. It's messy, it's fun, and it's a fantastic way to bond with your furry best mate. Remember, hand feeding is all about slowing down, savoring the moment, and creating a special connection with your dog. It's about looking into those big, adoring eyes and saying, "You're my best mate, and I love you more than words can say." So ditch the bowl, grab some tasty treats, and get ready for some paw-to-mouth magic. Trust me, the joy and connection you'll experience will be worth every single crumb. Happy hand feeding, everyone.